So here we are at the ship that Jaesa wants to meet at. But before we do that, I have a few messages. We had a small squad to do a sweep of the Sons of Apollo Village. Reporting closed. As anticipated, the Baradim explosives and atomized all matter within the village, particle sizes within acceptable limits. The machines should not regenerate. We spotted a few Palawa scouts returning home to discover the ruins. We avoided engagement. Unclear how many survivors may be at large. If they manage to regroup, they may seek revenge in the long run. I took the liberty of alerting nearby Imperial stations. You were as much a part of the expedition on Tatooine as myself or Darth Silfar. Instead of suffering major casualties, my team would have been wiped out without your aid, so I wanted to pass this along, despite regulations. The Science Bureau has been examining the alien box you recovered from the Zerka laboratory. I can't get a full report, but I gather they built a secure, clean room in which to communicate with it. Progress is slow, and rumor has it one examiner has already lost his mind. Maybe it's best it's out of our hands. They also sent a small package marked for you. Attached. More progress. The sands of Tatooine shift eternally, but they hide great truths. I know this thanks to your inspiration, my lord. When you returned from Tatooine's Forbidden Pass, I found the strength to conquer my fears. I followed the ghosts of your footprints into the desert to the home of the Jedi Master Yonlok. The Jedi lay dead, covered by a thin layer of sand. As your guide, I played a part in his death, and I couldn't face it. Now I've accepted the blame, and I'm not ashamed. This is what I feared, not the desert's mysteries, but the truth they would reveal about myself. Thank you for shattering my delusions. Anyways, let's go see if we can have a chat with this lovely Jaesa Wilson, shall we?
You're good to go.
Well, well.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Well, well. We're going to have to thank Nomen Carr after all. The Sith showed.
Stand down, Sith. The Padawan you seek is not here. Master Carr discovered her plan and talked her out of it.
It's not your day. You were expecting one lowly little Padawan to crush. And instead, you get us.
You'll do just fine. I enjoy destroying your kind.
Then we have something in common.
I'm Alden. This is Xylix. We are fully trained Jedi Knights and more than your match. You should submit.
Of course, we have yet to encounter a Sith who had the sense to surrender. You all seem bent on having us destroy you.
This is a wonderful bit because you can really toy around with these Jedi. Especially this one right here. Because you can tell one is, I am a pure light Jedi, whereas this one is a little aggressive.
Admit it. You'd be disappointed if I gave up.
Not at all. We don't go around picking fights.
I wouldn't trust it if the Sith surrendered. I prefer the sureness of death.
Ha! Keep thinking like that and you'll fall to the dark side before you know it.
Shut your mouth.
Xylix, remain calm. The Sith is just trying to unbalance you. Don't let this get under your skin.
Xylix knows the truth. I think he wants to fall.
Liar! I'm not weak like you. We simply meet force with force.
By that logic, if I don't attack, you cannot attack me.
No, you're putting words in my mouth.
Xylix, get a hold of yourself.
No, no more talk. You die, Sith.
Look at you being the aggressor. Now, what's kind of a shame is that I think I did that wrong because you can actually have multiple ways for this to go. You can have this one die and this one live, and then you can be like, like kind of taunt him and even try to convince him to pursue the dark side. But apparently I pushed him a little too far. I didn't do that quite right.
What a waste. I had no idea Xylex was so imbalanced. You exposed his weakness so easily.
Your kind neither fall to the dark or to a Sith's might.
Noman Carr will prove those words false. You've won the day, Sith, so kill me if you must.
I must.
May the Force accept me.
Yeah, it's a shame that I can't, like in other games, reload that and then show you the multitude of different ways that can go. Unfortunately, because this is an MMO, you basically just have to just do the one way and then that's it. So, it's real unfortunate. Because, man, I would love to show you the alternate way that can go. Like I said, I wanted the other guy to live just so he can... Because then he'll be conflicted about whether or not, like, he should be light or dark or whatever. It's quite amusing. And you can't take him on as, like, an actual apprentice or anything, but it's kind of amusing.
Apprentice, the timing of this call is fortuitous. I was just about to contact you with news.
The Padawan bade me meet with her, so I went to end this. But 2 of Kar's Jedi friends were waiting instead.
Fascinating. It seems both Master and Padawan have been disturbed by your exploits. I have received a transmission from Noman Carr, calling me out, if you will, challenging me to face him to the death. Our enemy has become desperate.
I'm sure you'll defeat him, Master.
Oh, I have no intention of making the meeting. Carr fails to understand I have outgrown our personal dispute. He expects me to jump at the chance of strangling him. He will be unprepared for you.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid confronting him.
Jaesa Wilson has felt your disruptions, not mine. You are what will draw her out. The duel is to happen on Hutter, at the site of Noman Carr's betrayal so long ago. A fitting place for this to end. Defeat him, but do not kill him. His torment will reach out to his Padawan. He will be the bait that brings her to you.
Sounds like a plan.
I can feel Jaesa Wilson on the verge of breaking, and Carr's desperate actions confirm it. Subdue the Master, and the pupil will come to save him. I have foreseen it.
So this next part also gets kind of fun. Because of what we get to do with Noman Carr. I mentioned how we can have a multitude of ways for those 2 Jedis, especially the one who is clearly unhinged. Well, let's just say we get to experience that with Noman Carr as well. Like, we can really mess with Carr. Just really push his buttons and just really kind of make him just kind of like, I guess you saw it earlier, come unhinged. Just really lose his temper, and he'll just lose it. Like, it's rather funny the amount of Jedi in this that we can end up kind of toying with and taunting, just to kind of have them reveal their true colors. I came here earlier just to unlock some of the fast travel
You're good to go.
parts here. So we, of course, can just kind of run past a whole bunch of this. So we need to actually head this way. Right over there.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Your
Hey,
presence
Car.
tells me that my fellows Ulden and Xylix must have failed. Pity. Should have known Barris couldn't be trusted. As a man of my word, I'm here, alone as agreed. Your master shows himself a coward, sending you in his stead.
You sound upset, Master Carr. Angry, even.
Your crusade has affected me, Sith. I'm not blind to that. But I've wandered the line between the dark and the light before. I walked among your master and the Sith. My connection to the light survived them, and it shall survive you.
I'm curious about your history. What exactly happened between you?
There isn't time for reminiscing. Whatever adulterated version your master told you will have to suffice. I have no choice but to put an end to you. And then all will become calm again. Once you're out of the way, Jaesa will provide the proof I need to open the Jedi Council's eyes and expose Barris's network of spies.
Come, Carr. Let us embrace death and settle this once and for all.
The Force is very strong with you. I must dig deeper.
Release your anger. It's the only way to defeat me.
So yeah. Still not enough.
No! This is not right! Fall! You must fall to me!
I fall to no one.
So yeah, I remember back in the day, this used to be a tough fight. Especially when you had to fight him 3 times in a row. I was like, oh gosh. Like, bringing Quinn for this fight when he was the only healer you had was mandatory. Like, this fight used to be quite tougher back in the day.
My wound is mortal, Sith. At least I die knowing you'll never find Jaesa.
My lord, Darth Barra sent us in case you needed help. Clearly that's not the case. He said Noman Carr should be kept alive. May we stabilize him?
No. Barris be damned. I want to die. Then Jaesa will be safe.
I'm not done, Carr. You will suffer as no one has ever suffered.
May the Force protect me.
We'll save him, my lord, and then be out of your way in an adjacent chamber. Hurry, men! The Jedi's fading.
Torture me all you like, Sith. The pain only fills me with more hate, more rage. I'm going to kill you. You and your pathetic master are dead. Do you hear me? Dead!
How delightful to hear you spew such venomous thoughts, Jedi. Please continue.
Your smugness is an insult. You're not my better. Unbind me, so I can rip you limb from limb.
And there she is. Just in time to get a load of what he's
she's
saying.
Here. Man, she looks mad.
Ooh, the context of that.
Now we'll see what she's really made of.
Sith! Your men outside let me pass, so I assume I'm expected. Cease your sadistic attacks on my master now.
Jaesa, no! I told you to stay put. How dare you defy me?
Jace's destiny lies with me, old man.
My sacrifice for nothing! Stupid child! For all your power, you have understood nothing.
What have you done to him, Sith? Has this been inside him all along? No, it can't be. No one can hide such darkness. Somehow you've turned him mad.
You have the power to check, by all means.
Look into your master's heart and see the truth.
Master Carr taught me not to use my power as a crutch, only when it was clearly necessary. I've never brought it to bear on him, but... I sense pride and envy and hate and vengeance. No! What Sith trick is this? I would have known if such darkness resided within him.
That is what the Jedi do. They mask and pretend and hide.
I thought I'd found something I could count on. The Jedi are pure. You're supposed to know where you stand with them, right?
Jaesa, it's all a trick. Turn your power on the Sith, and you'll see.
Look at me as long as you like. I have nothing to hide.
Very well, then. So dark. You are awash in vices and cruelty. Anger and greed and malevolence drive your emotions. It is too much to bear.
Foolish child, the Sith are not a puzzle. They are the embodiment of darkness.
I'm sorry, Master. I've wandered into a terrible trap. I will do whatever I can to stop this Sith and save you.
Stop me, lash out and strike me down.
No, Is this more trickery? Do not taunt me, Sith. I will not be played with.
Prove you are right. Destroy me. There is no other way. If not, you and your master die here.
I've warned you.
Wait! What have I done? Jaesa, no!
Prepare to die, Sith!
Strike me down with all your hatred. I can feel your anger. It makes you strong. It gives you focus.
So frustrating. I cannot defeat you. Was it all lies? Everything? He told me that the light side was stronger, that it was why I could see through the facade of those who were dark. But it's not true. I am no match for you. The dark side is clearly stronger.
You haven't completed your training, Jaesa. When you have fully communed with the light side of the Force, no Sith will be your match.
Yet you are a master of the light. Why couldn't you beat me?
All my life I've put up with deceit and denial. I thought the Jedi would be different. You've shown me otherwise. You've exposed Master Carr for what he is. It's your power that reveals a person's true nature. The fear you inspire forces truth to the surface. I want that.
Yes. Good. You are fulfilling your destiny, Jaesa. Become my apprentice. apprentice, learn the ways of the dark side of the Force. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Jaesa. Rise.
You will be my apprentice, and I will teach you the ways of the dark side.
I am honored, my lord. At last, I feel a sense of purpose, something I can count on. What do you wish of me? And what shall we do with Master Carr?
Ooh, I could either leave his fate in the hands of Barris, or, and this is delightful, what say we have Jaesa destroy him herself?
Your first act in my charge is to kill your former master.
You want me to kill him? I'm conflicted about this.
Perhaps you don't have the stomach to do what is necessary.
No, my lord, I'll prove myself to you. I'm actually feeling excited at the prospect of killing him.
Jaesa, the Sith is turning you into a murderer.
It is for the greater good. A principle the Jedi often use to justify their actions, no? It is done, my lord. Nomen Carr is no more.
Oh, before I did that, I should have included the other Palpatine quote I love, which is, "Kill him. Kill him now. Do it. It is only natural, Jaesa."
Let the guilt of this, the exhilaration, the resentment, let it all nourish you.
My emotions are raw, but I have never felt so alive. I have a taste for blood now. I look forward to indulging it with your next command.
Yes, and now she is mine.
You're not dead.
So at the moment, that's her default outfit, but that can change, I think, after we get to the ship and end this first act. Because once we finish this little part right here, the first act of this story comes to a close. Then we can have more conversations with her, and we can be able to actually customize her gear. So that's more than likely not going to be her permanent look. I'm still kind of deciding that and working on that. It's either going to be something I already have, or I'm going to be looking in the market for something that I would want her to wear and use, when it comes, especially when it comes to also her lightsaber as well. You saw she uses a double-sided lightsaber, so I have a couple of them in my collection, but I'll work on that. But yeah, she'll probably be now the primary companion for me throughout the rest of the story. But let's inform our master about this development.
I sensed Nomen Carr's death from across the galaxy. I must admit, after all these years, to be rid of him, it has unsettled me a bit.
I did what I thought you would want. Was I in error?
Not in the least, my apprentice. I am not wounded by this development, merely bathing in the full breadth of its implications. I see you have a new passenger. Jaesa Wilson, I presume.
This is my master, Darth Barris.
Greetings, my lord.
Your parents are alive and thriving here on Drummond Cass. They'll be so pleased to know you are safe.
Please tell them I have never been happier.
I sense her devotion to you, apprentice. However did you manage that?
I learned from the best, master.
Excellent. The perfect disciple. There's no denying you are a master of the dark arts now. Only the most accomplished among us are named as lords among Sith. You have more than earned the distinction. I hereby confer the title of Sith Lord upon you.
You honor me.
Through your exemplary service, you honor yourself. I award a considerable stipend to those who attain such a rank in my service. Enjoy it. Now celebrate as you see fit. Then return to me here on Dromant Kos. I have great plans for us.
Wow. A lord. I'm impressed.
Congratulations, my lord.
Yes, now when you address me as your lord, it actually means something.
I have much higher aspirations.
I will do my best to see you achieve them.
Yeah. What he said. I already prepared Jace's quarters. I'll go ahead and show her to them.
So yeah, let me go ahead and show this to you, because of course, as you can imagine, the flirts with Jace are going to start.
Perhaps you would be more comfortable in my room, Jaesa.
Don't think it's going to be that easy, my lord.
Ooh.
I sensed Noman.
Alright, let me go ahead and
I am
skip through this, and we'll get back there. To that point, excuse me.
I will...
So, this is one of the reasons why I want to keep that collar on. Watch how Jaesa reacts to this.
I didn't tell you to show her to her quarters, Twi'lek.
Yow! Fine. Fine. Excuse me for volunteering.
That's a handy toy. Might I try it?
Here, enjoy yourself.
Lovely. I just press this, right?
Ah! Hold it down a little longer, why don't you?
All right. Thank you for the tip.
Ow! Oh! Ah! Bantha poo! Give that thing back to my master.
Do as you will. Just stop shy of permanent damage.
Yes, my lord.
Ouch! Quit it! Yow! You're a pain. Drat! Hate you.
So, my lord, now you have the girl. A victory, I dare say, even Barris failed to anticipate. You've become a Sith Lord, and your power base is growing. Where are your sights set now?
My plans are my own, Captain. I will share them with you when the time is right.
Of course, my lord. Apologies. I leave you to enjoy this achievement.
By the way, those options can change if you have gone about things differently, especially if you've been a light side Sith Warrior. Like, one will be like, I intend to change the Empire, in different ways. So you can actually get different dialogue things there based on how you have played the game so far, which I've always thought was kind of cool. Numerous upgrade pieces of gear. There's going to be a point where I'm going to take Jaesa probably to the fleet and just kind of use a lot of the things I've been keeping to increase her influence. And let's see here. I don't think I can actually go ahead and change her gear at the moment. No. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and have a chat with her.
What is on your mind, apprentice?
So much. I've only touched the dark side, and already I feel as though the galaxy is unfurling before me. There's so much to take in. And I'll admit, I'm a little uncertain about what it means to be Sith.
Your transition to the dark side won't be easy. You should feel free to come to me with any concern.
I'm already more comfortable with you, with the dark side, than anywhere else I've been. All my life, I've felt kept and confined. Always wanting to watch what I say, treating emotion as the enemy. The dark side is my freedom. I'm going to express everything.
We believe that letting our emotions flow makes us stronger and unlocks our potential.
As you speak, I am swelling with pride and hope. Please, may I ask you something?
You need not be cautious with me, Jaesa.
Your availability is a gift. It's about the Twi'lek, Vat. Can she be trusted? She seems rather soft.
Vet lacks the will and the ability to resist. She complains, but does as she's told.
If you're comfortable with her, then I am as well. I see I have much to absorb. I'm humbled by your attention. Thank you.
We can continue this discussion another time.
Of course, my master.
Alright, looks like Quinn wants to talk.
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky droid, Master.
My lord, I'd appreciate it if you could speak with Vet. Ask her not to disturb me when I'm working.
Exactly how is she disturbing you?
She's not wired for military precision. And there's no filter on that Twi'lek mouth. When I was tracking down Agent Volderen, she must have overheard me refer to Moff Broysk, and now she persistently pesters me about him. She keeps slipping his name nonsensically into conversations just to annoy me. Says she won't stop until I tell her why I hate the man.
She wants to get to know you, Quinn. It wouldn't kill you to make friends.
With her? My lord, please. It's neither appropriate nor in the Empire's interest to discuss the matter with non-military personnel. Besides, knowing her, the details of Broysk's collapse at Druckenwell and his and my subsequent conflict would only give her more fodder.
You have my permission to handle her severely if you have to, Quinn.
I understand. It is my responsibility. I will discipline her until she desists, my lord.
I never thought I'd say this to a Sith, but thank you. My wife and I moved to Droman Kos. At first, Parvin hated it. These lightning storms play havoc with her nerves. But she's beginning to come around. As I tell her every day, at least we're alive. Tomorrow we're to meet a Sith named Darth Barris for questioning. I hope he shares your good nature. Whatever happens with Jaesa, please treat our daughter well. All we've ever wanted is her happiness. Oh, trust me, I'll make her happy. In case you're wondering, yes, that means that we're going to be romancing Jaesa. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and head on over to the fleet and probably work on Jaesa's outfit and her lightsaber and give her some of the items that are in my storage locker over here that can increase her influence. And then when we return, we will be not starting the next act, but actually we will be heading back to Alderaan, her home planet, to do the story arc there. Stay tuned.